Hello and welcome to our Monday live show. Yeah, so we're on again here for 1 hour of blitz on the ICC 5-minute pool. Let's get this going.
Game started.
I got a game immediately. Asa Gladiator is my opponent. So that's FIDE Master Hoffman, right? Asa Hoffman. Is that true? Asa Hoffman, right. USCF rated highest senior blitz player in the US. Played Bobby Fischer hundreds of blitz games. That's certainly a cool thing to say. Okay, so yeah, he's an old timer, but yeah, he's I think a New Yorker, so probably played Fischer in his youth. Let's see what we get. Do I get a Banco? Nope. Got the trump. So stream looks fine. I think it does. Okay, probably goes d5 now. Yeah, this is an interesting variation for both sides actually to play. It's quite complicated. So he played this in a more conservative fashion. Let's see. I can go e5. I can go e6. I don't know if e6 is a move. I think I'll wait for a moment here. Okay, he goes a4. Yeah, I wonder, maybe I can prepare this, like a6, b5, and so on. Okay, he's looking at this pawn, but is he able to make more pressure on that? Probably not, right? Interesting. I think I'll go for that. Here he has knight a5. I was thinking of knight e3 mostly. Yes, that's definitely an option. The knight coming to c6. That's a pretty big hole. Very difficult. Yeah, if he goes here and I'll take it and go e6. Is that bad for black? Maybe it is, but maybe I get this pawn ultimately. Yeah, there's someone in the chat saying, make Trump great again. Yeah, this is the Trump, not the Trump. That would be funny if there was a Trump opening. Yeah, Donald Trump, he had some weird statement about US chess, that they don't have any grandmasters or something like that, which is a pretty funny statement considering that they have won the chess Olympiad in grand style. Well, okay. So I think I'll get this pawn, right? Looks like I get the pawn. Yeah, you note my rating isn't all that great compared to what I have, or what I sometimes have. I didn't have a good run last weekend and lost a couple of points. Maybe I can get some points back today. Maybe before, but I want to get c6 first before anything else. His pieces look a little bit strange now. Yeah, the knight on h3 and the bishop on g2. They both don't. They don't do all that much. And c3 is a pretty substantial weakness. Yeah, I can take c3 here. Queen takes or pawn takes, or bishop takes. Queen takes. What is he doing? Maybe back or something. I think I'll still take. Queen a7. I mean, with back. Yeah. let's get this rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Queen to f5. He might take d5. That doesn't look great. Well, knight h5 doesn't threaten all that much, actually. Does it threaten much? Just a moment here to check it out. Even f5 is not totally wrong. Yeah, it's a pawn for basically nothing, but I sometimes screw things up, even simple things. So yeah, this I can stop fairly easily, right? Just h6 and now rook a8 and a1. Maybe d4 here, right? Yeah, let's open this up. So, any idea here for him? Not really. I have this one though. Attack the rook. Yeah, that should be the end of it actually. I don't see any defense.
White resigns.
Yeah, so starting out with a win. That's nice. Let's hope that this persists here in the session. I don't know what the opponents are currently here in the pool. Well, yeah, some good ones. Some good ones. Olega's not on, unfortunately. That was fun, yeah. I think last time I had 2 Olegas games.
Game started.
Aha, playing Alex here with black. What does he do against the Dutch defense? Ah yeah, bishop g5. Okay. Let's go e6. And yeah, here black probably should play for a stone wall. It makes sense to do. Yeah, what is white doing here? Playing for the counter stone wall, maybe. Yeah, this is not particularly exciting, but objectively pretty good. This counter stone wall. f4. No, it doesn't do it. I was expecting this. Oh, he just takes everything. And now f4. Okay. Well, here I can go g5, but he has the check, unfortunately. That takes the fun out of it. What if I try this here? h6 and g5. Is that something? Yeah, that looks interesting. I mean, castle g5. I don't know if this is so great for white.
Check.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I absolutely like the king there. You know, I'm threatening g4 now and trapping the queen with bishop e8. So he has to think about this. And he did. So let's get going here. It's like a little bit like Benko Gambit style. Let's get rolling. I have to do it now. If I give him more time to get his stuff coordinated, then things are not that clear. So, what's the deal here? Maybe this, yeah, just closing this down and play with all that space here. Yeah, c4 he can at best take. So I think I double like that. There's a request for the Karo-kan opening. Yeah, I can play that. I mean, I'm not not an expert, but I sometimes play this even in tournament chess. So it's not like I have no idea. Is he playing for some e4 business? Doesn't look like it. So I've got the H file, but he has that currently covered. Yeah, I'm just going to push this forward, this position. I think all the space should mean something. Maybe after c4, maybe he can take, huh? Let's cover this first and get a bit more coordination going. Yeah, c4 now he can take, yeah. Cannot do that. I need my rooks now transferred. I try to play on the king side, but it ends up being a king side, an attack on his his queen side. Bishop a4 was already winning actually. Okay, whatever. b3 I can take. It's mate on a1. I could have done that earlier. One move earlier. I didn't need rook h8, but I spotted it too late. This should win the exchange at least. Knight e3.
Check.
Okay, grab it. Knight d5. No, that's not that dangerous, I think. So, what's the deal here? I still have to be cautious. He has those desperado sacrifices. If I play c4, he will take. So this is not that clear. d4 might be enough, but it looks a little bit wrong. d4 doesn't look right. I'm not sure how to precisely win. Bishop takes d5 might be on. Let's do it. I mean, I'm not happy about the move, but I lost too much time here already.
Check.
Yeah, this is probably not the best way to do it. Okay, well, this I take.
White resigns.
I mean, it probably was winning anyway somehow, but tricky business if he doesn't give me the knight. Okay, let's see if I get a new game going. Is the Sicilian dragon solid? Is Kosalsa's question. Well, I think it's probably a little bit shaky if white is playing absolutely perfect chess.
Game started.
And I'm not shaky in a way that you're getting checkmated, but that white might have a better ending or so. I recently checked some things, and it feels like white maintains a slight advantage, but I'm not a super big expert, so it's not like you should take my absolute word and say fantastic and so on. So I'll get this here, the improved Steinitz. My best play was on the game 2035. That was Nakamura, right? This is, at least I vaguely remember that was probably Nakamura when I had this lucky moment, yeah, where I beat him on video. Yeah, well, the dragon is a very interesting opening, and it can never be, I think, totally terrible. But the last time I checked, and this was yesterday actually, White has chances to get an advantage with 9 long castles. Sorry, Karokan, yeah. This is the thing. I have my openings, my usual repertoire, and I tend to just play like quickly what I usually do. And I'm sorry. I try next. Try in the next game to play the Caro. So I'm just bringing every piece here in the general direction of the king side and see what comes of it. Eirik here is going ahead here on the queen side. So what am I doing here? If I go e4, is he going to d4? I can take here. Maybe I should bring the king here to a somewhat safer square. So now e4, yeah? Knight d4, I take c5 and take d5, or not. I just win the center pawn, I think. No, I don't. But is that dangerous? Okay, I mean, this is hanging with a check. Yeah, I probably have to do this, which isn't a big problem. Okay, queen takes and pawn takes c5 probably. But I should have a really good position here because of the general activity here. So knight g4 or knight g4 to attack this knight. Probably. The Caro is often a better version of the queen d8 Scandinavian. I don't think you can make that comparison. I mean, there are definite similarities between the Caro-Kann and the Scandinavian. But in the Caro, I mean, White can play e5 first of all, the advance, which is probably the best line anyway. So, yeah. What is this here? Queen h4. Yeah, a double attack here. Isn't this basically over? I can also play rook to d8 and maybe drive the queen even further away. Might make sense, yeah. Yeah, in particular I have rook d2. In the Caro-Kann, White can play the advanced variation, and this is not easy at all. In the Scandinavian, you force the structure, this typical structure. Cool. I didn't see this move, but I have f4 here, huh? f4. The Sveshnikov, yeah, the Sveshnikov is a very complex opening. I don't know. I think, I mean, even as a club player, you can play it. It's definitely very interesting. No, there's nothing great on the Caro-Kann 2 knights. Probably the best in terms of a book you can get is that book, The Blitz Openings by Sveshnikov and Sveshnikov. The father and son combination. So f3, right? This is doing the trick. Or he's got this bloody queen g3. I have knight e3 here also. And I have knight h4. There's some nice lines here. How to do this here? How to do this? f3 takes queen g3. No, he cannot take. No, he can take. So if I do this, f3. Wow, I'm slow here. f3. He can maybe play queen g3 immediately. I would like to stop that, you know. Knight e3 also looks strong. But I don't see how it wins. This is the problem. I don't see a win there.
Time warning.
Probably a couple of things win. But I want to do something decisive here. Knight h4 also looks very strong. Let's do this. Come on, I have to play a move here. Yes, so this one, no, that isn't made. Why isn't that made? That's a shame. Okay, so I didn't plan that beforehand. Maybe it does the trick. So I'm threatening rook h3 now. I only have 20 seconds, is the problem. Rook g1 might win. Rook g1. This one. Shoot. I screwed it up. I screwed this game up. In this position, which was probably winning multiple times, I didn't find a win here. And now he trades queens. Oh my god, what a game. Oh god. I'm such a moron. Okay.
Black resigns.
Yeah, sorry. I need to check this. I mean, I completely switched off here, thinking everything wins, but yeah, knights. This actually does win. It's -11.
Check.
But here, it isn't all that easy, right? Rook d3. This loses. Okay, rook d3 here wins though. This wins. Huh. But the computer just takes here and then plays f3. Huh. So this doesn't work. So okay, so here the moment where I really took the long think, only rook d3 does win. It's not that easy. Yeah, but I mean I should see this. This is pretty clean. So what was my problem here? What did I overlook? Here?
Check.
Actually, I wanted to play f3. That was my plan. But he has this move. This is what I didn't see beforehand. This is actually making a case for not playing this rook d8 stuff. Yeah, this is an immediate win. Idiotic. Na gut. These stupid games, they cost enormous points. Yeah, it's I mean, he basically gives me the point, yeah, on a silver plate with his play, and I don't take it. Like, I mean, this is a very difficult position for white anyway. Yeah, okay, with some time the engine gives a win even.
Started.
Okay, Joathan, that's a new opponent. Okay, I think I have to play the dragon. Yeah, this seems to be best there. I checked with the computer. Queen a5 here in this position. So is he going for some sacrifices here? Don't see it. Bishop h6 looks possible in this position. I use Stockfish 7 for the computer checks. So okay, he wants to go rook c3. I can play knight b3 here first. Or g5, rook c3 takes on f6. That's probably also quite good. Okay, he just goes to h5. Well, the dragon is not my best known opening, so I should be on the lookout here that I'm not blundering something stupid. Probably that wasn't the best, yeah. Probably not. Knight f5, that could be something. Currently I'm just threatening to take on e7. If I do this here maybe. Keeping the initiative rolling. Yeah. It's still somewhat boxed in here, yeah, my queen. I hope I'm not blundering it to some weird thing here. That can easily happen. The Chekhova variation for white in the Sicilian. That's queen takes d4 on move 4, yeah, like here queen takes d4. Yeah, it's probably interesting. It has been played by Carlsen, so it cannot be totally bad. So yeah, in the chat they say I'm killing black here. I don't know. If he goes e6, how am I killing him? I don't see it. I simply don't see it. What do I do now? Knight f6 is probably wrong. f6 doesn't threaten much. Where to go? Knight f4 is stupid. Knight e3 maybe. I didn't want to take. That looked wrong. Opening his files there. If he takes on f5, I take with the knight, yeah? h5 is still hanging. I'm still not sure here. He might play like queen f8. If he gives up the d6 pawn, that is not the end of the world here. Yeah, I'm still not so happy with the queen there. On h6. Probably bishop h6 in g5 in particular. G5 probably wasn't the best. d5. Okay, so I was thinking knight g4 could be an idea in some cases, or maybe now take and bishop h3. Let's do this and take knight f7. I have to be very alert now. Shoot. Knight to f7. It was so stupid. Why did I do that? If I go like that's already probably lost here, yeah? Bishop h3, queen e7. I have no way to prevent it. I'm an amazing moron here. Great stuff. And it's so easy. Queen e7. Yeah, that's the most natural move anyway. Okay. Yeah, this probably also works. Knight f7. I mean, I saw the idea before, is the thing. I really saw it. It's not like it comes as a total surprise. God damn it. And that's really bad, yeah. That's really terrible.
Check.
Losing against this crap line. I'm sorry, this is bishop d7 is just rubbish. But the way I played it, this is even more rubbish. Yeah.
Check.
Unfortunately. Queen f6. Huh? But I had no other move anyway. That also wins, of course, for him, but he's got 2 extra knights. Okay, I can resign that. And that was a very an extremely stupid loss. I mean, I'm entombing my own queen here, yeah, after f takes e6. I don't know how it is if I don't take, but that was extremely bad. Okay, let's get some wins in. I really should, yeah. Out of 3 winning position, 1 point is pretty bad. White against EM Petit Capri. I think he's nowadays a grandmaster, so what does he do? The knight off, okay. Yeah, this is one of many possible lines that black has here against the setup. Yeah, many options. Both castles are also possible, long and short. Against the French defense, there's a question what should be played. Of course, there are many options. I usually I personally play the Tarrasch because I don't really know the complicated lines that well with knight c3, but you can play many things. Knight c3 is theoretically the most challenging. So let's get forward here. f5, I don't know about this. I'm not so much at home in the Sicilian with white, but I'm currently trying to play this a bit in my games. So g6 immediately, or knight d5 is also coming into consideration. The sacrifice, it doesn't look all that tempting. Tough to say. I think I'm going with this. Maybe he just goes f6. Probably just f6 for black. Possible, of course, possible. So I was thinking queen g4 here. Just attack g6. Yeah, it's a simple way to do it, and just castle. Yeah, I mean, black's attack is probably just a bit quicker, so it makes perfect sense. Let's do this. I wonder if it is an idea for him to just take on c3, but the bishop is of course extremely strong. I have a check here. Is that something?
Check.
Let's repeat once, doesn't hurt. Yeah, I don't know. I have an excellent score against this player, but normally we play some King's Indians and so on. 1e4 is new for me. I usually did very well in those King's Indians, but I wanted to stick with some new ideas. Yeah, I don't know. Is that so bad for me here? Maybe he can just play queen to f7. Go for a queen trade. An ending is very, very favorable for black. Okay, so what to do here? Is there some way to get rid of the bishop? If I can do that, I'm certainly happy. Not easy, huh? And knight d5 takes this bishop f5 always. h4 and bishop h3 could be something. At least activates a piece there. This is breaking the cover of g7. h4, h5 could be something, or bishop h3, rook g1. This is coming. I have knight d2, so knight d5, no, probably not. I think I put this first. Put this on g7. Okay, so bishop h3 would... This blocks the h file though. This is what I don't like about this move. Bishop h3, rook h7. I don't have a clear continuation after that. This is the problem. Bishop f1. He might just take it. Yeah, but maybe this is not so bad. Oh, my time. Have to watch out for the time. Objectively, this is probably lost, but can always try. Rook f2. So what's the deal? If I get rid of this bishop, I'm checkmating him, but it's not clear how to do it. But what happens if I take this now? That's a useless piece anyway. And now something against this bishop.
Time warning.
I don't get to it really. And then bishop d4 or something. That could be possible. Very wacky. I know knight takes. He can take with a knight actually. Okay. I wanted to go bishop d4, but that doesn't work. And now h5, h6 doesn't do it. I don't really have something here. Okay.
Check.
yeah, that's the end of it. Still not resigning. I mean, I have managed to lose positions like that.
Check. Check.
And my queen is
Check.
hanging. Okay, you found this win. Okay.
White
Okay. Wow,
resigns.
what a great series here. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Not a good opening result here in this game. So let's go for the next game. That is what is that? Like three losses, right? Great. 2 wins and 3 losses. Wow. And I definitely don't want to fall below 2,300. Then I feel like, I don't know, really bad.
Game started.
Chess 64. Okay. So. Yeah, I have to focus now. I really want to win. Why do people play this nonsense all the time, really? Nobody interested in any real game, right? We play c3, e3, h3, like play for a draw from move 3, right? Okay. Why not play d5? Get something interesting going. Yeah, my rating. I had a bad session last weekend. And this is also not very good. E3? What? Like what? You play E3 and G3, yeah? Okay. The King's Gambit. I don't know. I mean, I want to get my rating restored. Maybe I should actually play something crazy. The way I play at the moment seems so awful. Maybe something crazy is in order. Yeah, he managed here to box in his own bishop here. The bishop has no squares. I'm threatening e5. And yeah, so I can take this now, I believe. And I will. A central pawn I cannot resist. Okay, let's grab this. Oh no. Let's not blunder h7, please. Oh, the Halloween gambit. No, sorry. I mean, have some respect for chess, yeah? The Halloween gambit is just complete crap. I mean, I'm willing to do some things, but I'm not going to blunder a piece on move 4. Yeah, so I try to snatch this bishop, which looks like is successful. Going to take it next, and I have a pretty good center. What's going on there, chat? Be nice, people. Everything's cool. No reason to argue or what's going on there. So d4. Let's push the pawns and have the bishop pair on top of it. Yeah, so let's keep this. Yeah, Benko Gambit would get the job done. I'm pretty sure about that, but people play this kind of stuff. Anti-chess. Just don't try for anything. Yeah, I try to be quick here also. Not wasting time here. I probably don't get anything sophisticated done, so let's play simple and quick moves if possible. Yeah, let's trade stuff here. Wow. You want to have the worst pawn structure ever, right? It seems that this is his idea. That looks funky. Yeah, I think he will probably lose one of those pawns. Bishop to h6 is possible, or can also do this. Yeah, the bishop is great on this diagonal. And there goes the a pawn. Yeah, this is the Swiss cheese formation. Definitely is.
Check.
And this is the without rook formation. Okay, at least I'm ending this streak of 3 losses.
White resigns.
That's good.
Game started.
And now let's see if I can get the better of the blitz king. What is the blitz king up to? This is a funky line. Yeah, I can go d4 here and sacrifice a pawn later. It seems he's not interested. Okay. Isn't this good for white? First glance, I would say it should be good for white, this thing. But it's not really something that I know all that well. Castle's bishop h6 looks pretty bad. g6 bishop h6 also looks kind of interesting. Okay, but okay, I can castle first of all. He has to watch out for g7 at some moment. And I'm basically yeah, I was threatening knight e2. And I have c3 ready if I need to, and I have this. Yeah, so here, this is an interesting thing. I can play c4 or c3. c4 looks far more tempting. Just blast everything open. If he takes maybe knight c6 even. C4 takes bishop e4, knight c6. This kind of thing could be interesting. I'm much better developed here. Bishop g7 doesn't help. c3 is normal. c4 looks super tempting. I do that. Sorry, there are a couple of questions, and I cannot really answer them because this game is kind of it's sharp. I have to keep an eye on it. Bishop e4, knight c6, d5, this kind of thing. Let's do it. It looks like the right thing to do. If I compile a repertoire, like the recent things that I did, it's basically the same thing as if I would look at the opening for my own games. I try to check best play and see what the strong players play, those kind of things, and it's very comparable to that process. So now I can go d6, or I can take e6. Both looks pretty strong. Take e6, taking on g6 doesn't help. This looks good. Let's do it. Maybe he sacks on e5 or something, but I'm not sure. Bishop f8, I go back to f4. Oh, Dan has a question about visualizing a chessboard. I really don't know, Dan. I'm sorry about that. I cannot even tell you what I visualize, to be honest. Okay, so I just keep the structure with this king boxed in. I just and now come on, f5. Now it must be really okay after he has gone b5. So I have this. Oh wait, actually I can do this, right? Attack the rook f8, bishop c6, and that's it. He cannot prevent queen f8 mate. Yeah, that's end of game. Knight takes e5, I just take both pieces. Yeah, that's the end. This is the end. I'm not saying. Now he's letting the clock run down. Bishop e7 maybe. Is that on? Yeah, it continues, well, at least. Okay, take it.
Check.
Here. And rook f5 should do the trick. But the rook e1 is hanging, actually. So I have to go queen here, right? For queen e7 mate. He's got queen d8. This is a rook up at the end. Is there something else that I can do here to win even more clearly? Yeah, rook f5 is nice, but it somehow doesn't do it. Okay, again, if I go here, And this is actually even clearer, right? If I go here.
Check.
I don't want to have some weird queen trade and then play with the play against those pawns. I just want to mate, keep the mating attack on, and here I'm rook and piece up.
Check. 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 Time warning. Check. Black forfeits due to disconnection.
Okay, I'll take that. That was a nice one, right? A funny attacking game. Yeah, this line is interesting, the two knights. There's a question by George, isn't bishop h5 more critical? I don't really know. I mean, it's the more, the sharper move here, bishop h5. Oops, I'm sorry about that. But I think white should be objectively better. Last time I checked, at least. So I started with 2 wins, then I had 3 losses, and now I have 2 wins again. Very low draw rate. Okay.
Game started.
Team glued with black. Yeah, disconnection is the poor man's way of resigning. Team glued, Grandmaster. That's I don't always screw up his first name. Jakob van Glued. Yeah, it's a GM. So let's see, he's playing the Italian game. Yeah, they all play this nowadays. A4, knight A3. Yala, yala, yala. And as I mentioned more than once, it's not bad. Again, I missed c6. You're right. I said I would play the Caro. And again, I forgot to do it. Yeah, I'm really sorry. This is not, I'm not doing this on purpose. Yeah, here, Team Glued. He has a pretty high rating. Usually he is much lower. He's a good GM, but not a usually high-rated blitz player. I don't know. What do I do here? Let's keep tension. Oh, I'm actually happy that he did that. Not that it is bad for him, but at least now I have an idea what the structure is. I wonder if Queen e6 is something. Probably not. Let's just play normal moves. There are some endings here that wouldn't be all that bad. Some knight against bishop here would be okay. Especially, yeah, like knight to c5 and so on. Okay, so he actually gives me the d file, which is kind of surprising. I mean, this is some real power down the d file. He has rook d1 though. Queen b6. Queen b6 was a little bit annoying. Queen b6. Okay, I'll go here first. That's a discussion in the chat. if Sergei Karyakin, the challenger for the world title, is considered traitor by Ukrainians. Well, I don't really know if there is a particularly strong opinion about this in the Ukraine. However, what I have to say is that Karyakin had some statements in recent years that I found a little bit unsettling, to be honest. He very openly supported some politics by Putin, especially regarding human rights that were a little bit strange. Okay, so I tried to go to d2, and white is a little bit. It's a little bit uncomfortable here. I don't know. He cannot move the queen really to prevent queen d2. And like queen e2, I take e4. It gives away a pawn. It's a bit awkward, this position. Yeah, let's see what I can do. Against Mr. Glued, I have a 5 out of 5 score. So it's a bit awkward here, really. So what is he trying to do? If I go queen d2, he might play queen to f5. He might do that. It's an interesting thing. I mean, I can check, take here, and he's got check on c8. My queen is dangerous, though. I'm unsure. But if I don't do that, I don't really see how I'm getting something going here. So what I can do is I can play check and queen f4 for a queen trade. It could be good, actually.
Check. Check.
Wow, just like that. I didn't consider this even, because it gives me this great e5 square. But maybe I'm just not seeing it right. I really thought that this wasn't on. Looking drawish, I don't think so. This, I think, will be very tough for white. Yeah, so here I can already win stuff, right? And that was already critical anyway. I will keep everything on dark squares.
Time warning.
So he wants to go king d3. Wow, this is something I have to check here. Let's do this. Bishop c6, knight e5 should win, I think. His king is completely boxed in. And the c-pawn shouldn't be that dangerous. He cannot go here, cannot go up. Oh, I don't have a lot of time. It's a bit surprising. I didn't see that my time was actually ticking down. That's good. Yeah, b4 and the fork. Gimme pawns. What's going on here? I have no time here.
Check.
The time. Six bloody seconds. What an awful thing to do. I'm losing this. This is really absurd. Really. I completely did not check the time. I mean, that was really awful. Such a clear way of winning. Yeah, anyway. Okay. I screwed it up, unfortunately. So that was a way, really, to give him a win. Anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. It's a bit of a shame. If I would have this... why didn't I win this? I don't get it. Knight a6 is stupid, really. Why don't I go up with the king? It's such an easy win. Like this. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the session. It was a bit of an up and down affair. I can certainly play a bit better than this, but I still feel it had some entertaining moments. Yeah, okay, guys, I'm back next week, next Monday. That also will be the regular time for the US viewers because the time change has synchronized. So, thanks a lot. I'll be back. Bye-bye.